Take a look at our peppers. Beautiful. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making some stuffed peppers. And in this bowl, I have some peppers that I already cut in half. I already started the process. And I'm going to go ahead and drain these peppers and show you exactly what we're looking for. So I let my peppers set in some hot water. And we want to take that crisp off of them to give them, so that they can give a little bit. Just like that. So we let them set in some hot water for about a good 5 minutes. And now we're getting ready to start our process of putting our filling together for our stuffed peppers. And here I have some 85-15 ground turkey. This is just some I've used stock of before. I'm going to go ahead and finish this packet up. And I also have some shrimp that I'm going to add to our stuffed peppers. So we're going to go ahead and go to the stove and turn our saucepan on. And we're going to get started with our stuffed peppers. I went ahead and added a little bit of olive oil to my pan. And I'm going to allow this to go ahead and heat up for me, because I like for it to be hot before I start adding my meat in. I have 85-15 of the ground turkey. That's where you get the most flavor from, in my opinion. I don't care for the lean ground turkey. But 85-15 never disappoint me. And this is about a pound. This is a 3-pound packet. And we're going to use the remainder of this to make some stuffed peppers. Our meat is cooking very good. At this point, once it has cooked and seared a little bit, then I like to start seasoning up my meat. I have some Lipton recipe seasoning here, and you can choose the one of your choice. And this is a garlic and herb one here. And we're going to let this continue to cook. Smelling good. I'm going to go ahead and add a little salt and pepper. So while our meat continues to cook, I'm going to go ahead and take our shrimp and I'm just going to cut them in half. As a matter of fact, we're going to cut them into thirds. So every bite, you get some shrimp. We're going to go ahead and add our peppers and onions to the mix. I'm going to add a little hint of Tony's to my shrimp so that they can have their individual seasoning as well. We're going to add this right into the pot. It doesn't take the shrimp a long time to get done. Our ground turkey and our shrimp are ready. We can go ahead and cut the heat. Now we're going to season everything up and we're almost ready to stuff those peppers. Here I have some mushroom steak sauce. I'm going to add to this. Get that mixed in there. Okay, now I'm going to add my sazon. I'm going to get us a few sprinkles of sazon in there. Love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And over here, I have some rice that I cooked earlier. Some oven cooked rice. Who else like to cook their rice in the oven? I absolutely love to cook mine in the oven. So convenient, so quick and easy. So we're going to add a couple of spoons of rice in there. To me, you can add the rice to your liking. Some might like it a little drier. Some might like it a little bit wetter. So, as I always say, a recipe is a guide. Make it your own. Now, when you look at this, you can almost think of dirty rice. Okay. I think I have enough rice in mine. I think that's good enough for me. Now you got to give everything a taste. Just make sure everything is nice and flavorful. That's going to be a good one. That's a good one. Let's add a little bit more pepper. You know, when you taste, you always got to add a little bit more salt. That is really, really good. A quick meal. And maybe you can have a salad on the side or something. Oh, guys. That is good. Maybe a little bit more salt. Because you know the salt, it pulls the flavor out. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's give it another taste. On point. Let's get ready to stuff some peppers. Okay guys, we're ready to stuff some peppers. I'm going to take some cooking spray, and I have a pan. And I'm just going to lightly spray my pan with some of this cooking spray. I have my peppers that I had already let sit in some hot water so that to take some of that crisp off of them. We're going to place them right in our baking sheet. And I kind of like to have mine this way. Some without a bottom. Just something different. And then I had one that just didn't want to act right, but we're going to put it in there also. Quick and easy recipe to put together. Very quick, easy, and loaded with flavor. We're just going to take some of our mixture, and we're going to load our peppers up. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Because when we scoop them up, we can use a spatula to scoop them up, and you won't lose any of your filling that's going to be at the bottom. Everything that belongs to your pepper, you will get. This is amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is a one-dish meal. You can have a garden salad on the side along with some toast. And this will be perfect. And I don't see why this can't be an easy make-ahead meal. Perfect. Truth be told, this can absolutely be a solo dish. You do not have to, you can stop right here and just eat it as is. Because it's ready to go. But we're going to elevate it just a little bit more. Make it nice and pretty. Okay. Let me show you my peppers. Check it out. The next thing we're going to do is add some breadcrumbs to the top. Now I have some plain breadcrumbs here. I'm just going to add me some, just a few. I want Italian breadcrumbs, so I have some Italian seasoning here. I'm going to add that to those plain breadcrumbs. Then we're going to call them Italian breadcrumbs. Let's get those mixed in. Those two ingredients right there. Like I said, you don't have to do this step. This is just an added level of flavor that we're going to add to our peppers. We're simply going to cover them in breadcrumbs. You're going to get a nice little crunch on there. It's almost like it's sealing in the flavor. The last thing we're going to do is add a pat of butter. We're going to take our butter and we're just going to add a pat on top of each one. Don't worry about my hands, they're absolutely clean. We have our stove, we have our oven preheated at 375 degrees. And we're going to let this cook for about maybe 20 minutes. Look at our peppers before we get them into the oven. Now we're going to let these bake for about 20 minutes. These are going to bake for 20 minutes on 325 degrees. I know you didn't think we was finished. No. We're going to pull our peppers out because now our butter has melted on top of the breadcrumbs. And this is what we have so far. Now we're going to finish it up by topping it off with some cheese. Like I said, you can stop at the rice, but we just elevating these flavors. So we're going to take out the cheese, and once you add your cheese, this is another 10 minutes, and we are ready to eat. Okay. We have flavor on top of flavor on top of flavor. This is going to be good. The filling is good all by itself, but we're just elevating the flavors. Something I really enjoy doing. Okay, we're going to put these in and let them cook the remainder of the 11 minutes that's left. Take a look at our peppers. Beautiful. Straight out of the oven. I'm going to give these about 5 minutes to settle down, and then I'm going to plate them up. Guys, we have allowed our peppers to cool down a little, and now we're going to go ahead and remove them from the pan. Beautiful. We're going to take a little parsley and add just to the top, just to make everything pretty. Add a little color to our plate. This dried parsley is just fine. Guys, take a look at those beautiful peppers. Look at those peppers. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Let's go in for a taste. It's not dinner time for me yet, but I'm most definitely going to taste it. We're just going to cut us a little piece off right here. Got some of that pepper. We have some of everything. Looks good. Let's go in for a taste. We want to get some pepper. We want a little piece of everything in our bite. It's truly a label of love. That's delicious. That is delicious. This is one of many ways to make stuffed peppers. This is just one of my ways, and I really enjoy it. Add you some shrimp in there. You could add anything you like to your stuffed peppers. Just make it your own. But this one is so good, and you will not be disappointed. And with that being said, don't forget to thumbs up the video and leave me some comments down below, and I will see you in the next one.